a cosmic wake-up call. The threat of asteroid Apophis and humanity's response. In the vast silence of space, a silent traveler is making its way toward Earth, and it's one we cannot afford to ignore. Named after the Egyptian god of chaos and destruction, Apophis, not Apis, is a massive asteroid, measuring approximately 370 meters, 1,210 feet, in width. This celestial body has garnered international attention due to its predicted close approach to Earth in 2029, an event that has stirred scientific concern, mythological intrigue, and global discussions about planetary defense. The 2029 encounter, a close call. On April 13, 2029, Apophis will pass only about 31,000 kilometers, 19,000 miles, from Earth, closer than many geostationary satellites. This encounter is significant not just because of the asteroid size, but because it will be visible to the naked eye from parts of the Earth, a rare cosmic spectacle that will play out in real time. Despite current projections indicating that Apophis will not collide with Earth during this pass, scientists remain cautious. The asteroid's exact path is influenced by multiple factors, including gravitational interactions with Earth and other celestial bodies, which could alter its orbit in the future. The keyhole scenario, a threat beyond 2029. One of the most alarming concepts associated with Apophis is the so-called keyhole scenario. This refers to a narrow region in space, just a few hundred meters wide, that Apophis could pass through during its 2029 flyby. If it does, Earth's gravity could alter the asteroid's trajectory enough to place it on a direct collision course for a future encounter, notably in the year 2036 or later. While this scenario has become less likely with updated observations, it underscores how even a minor gravitational nudge can transform a near miss into a catastrophic impact. The consequences of an impact. Should Apophis or a similar-sized asteroid collide with Earth, the consequences would be devastating. The impact would release energy equivalent to tens of thousands of nuclear bombs, an estimated 1,200 megatons of TNT. Entire regions could be annihilated. Cities would be vaporized, shock waves would flatten landscapes, firestorms could incinerate vast areas, and tsunamis might be unleashed across oceans depending on the impact site. The aftermath wouldn't end there. The collision would throw immense amounts of dust and debris into the atmosphere, potentially blocking sunlight for weeks or even months. This could disrupt agriculture, collapse ecosystems, and trigger a global climate anomaly akin to a nuclear winter. OSIRIS-RX and OSIRIS-APEX, missions of defense and discovery. To address this looming threat, NASA has turned to science and technology. The OSIRIS-RX mission, originally sent to study the near-Earth asteroid Bennu, successfully collected samples and returned them to Earth in 2023. With that milestone complete, NASA redirected the spacecraft, now renamed OSIRIS-APEX, toward Apophis, aiming to rendezvous with the asteroid shortly after its 2029 flyby. The mission's objective is critical: to study the composition, mass, and density of Apophis. These properties are essential for designing potential deflection strategies in the event an asteroid threatens Earth in the future. Unlike in Hollywood blockbusters, where asteroids are blown apart, real-world planetary defense experts know that deflection, not destruction, is the key. The more we know about an asteroid structure, the more effectively we can alter its path without creating dangerous fragments. DART and the dawn of planetary defense. NASA's DART Double Asteroid Redirection Test mission marked a historic milestone in 2022 when it deliberately collided with Dimorphos, a moonlet of the asteroid Didymos. The goal: to demonstrate that a spacecraft could nudge an asteroid from its path. DART succeeded, altering Dimorphos's orbit by 160 meters, proving that kinetic impact is a viable defense technique. Following this achievement, ESA, European Space Agency, launched the Hera mission, scheduled to arrive at the Didymos system in 2026 to examine the aftermath of DART's impact. Together, these missions form the foundation of a multi-agency planetary defense initiative, a cooperative effort that may one day save humanity. Other high-risk asteroids: Bennu 1950 DA and 2023 TL4. While Apophis has taken center stage, it's not the only asteroid that concerns scientists. Other celestial bodies pose significant risks. Bennu, measuring about 490 meters, could impact Earth in 2182 with a probability of 0.037%. If it did, it could unleash energy equivalent to 1.4 billion tons of TNT. 1950 DA, one of the most dangerous asteroids known, is about 1.3 kilometers wide and has a 0.029% chance of striking Earth in the year 2880. Such an impact could release 75 billion tons of TNT, an event of planetary scale. 2023 TL4, a newly discovered asteroid, was classified as potentially hazardous due to its size, 330 meters, and mass. Though its current impact risk is low, it serves as a reminder that new threats can emerge at any time. The invisible menace, asteroids we don't see coming. Perhaps the most unsettling aspect of asteroid threats is that not all of them are known. Despite sophisticated sky surveys like Pan-STARRS and the NEOWISE telescope, smaller asteroids, like the one that exploded over Chelyabinsk, Russia, in 2013, often go undetected until it's too late. That meteor was only 20 meters wide, yet it injured over 1,500 people and caused widespread damage. Earth is constantly bombarded by space debris. Tiny particles strike the atmosphere hourly, burning up as shooting stars. Objects larger than 10 meters hit the planet several times a year. While most fall into oceans or uninhabited areas, the threat of a surprise impact remains. Celestial mythology, gods, chaos, and salvation. It's no coincidence that names like Apophis, Osiris, Didymos, and Dimorphos draw from ancient mythology. Apophis, or Apep, was the embodiment of chaos in Egyptian lore, a serpent that sought to destroy the sun each night. Osiris, in contrast, was the god of order, rebirth, and the afterlife. In a poetic turn, NASA's spacecraft named after Osiris may one day help preserve life on Earth from the chaos embodied by its mythological adversary. This mythological framing reminds us of humanity's age-old attempts to make sense of the cosmos, to impose narrative on the stars. But behind the poetry lies hard science, and it is science that offers our best hope, preparing for the unknown. Ultimately, Apophis is both a warning and an opportunity. Its 2029 flyby is a cosmic close call that underscores the importance of investing in planetary defense, early detection, and international cooperation. If humanity is to survive the threats from space, it must continue to develop and refine the tools that could one day protect the planet from destruction. We now have the knowledge and the means to act, but the clock is ticking. Apophis reminds us that our place in the universe is fragile, and that vigilance is not optional. Whether we face another Apophis, a hidden 1950 DA, or an unknown visitor racing toward us from the void, one truth remains. The fate of the Earth could hinge on our readiness to meet the challenge.